Yeah, back to a new part now. Yeah, another part of Death, Joe Summer Escape. A bit of Nobu. Oh, it's yep. There we go. Excuse me.
武装完了。行きますね、先輩。ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。はい。落ち着いて。切るね。落ち着いて。ふっ。やっ。切るね。
I don't know how to guard girl man or rider because he's more right man than me.
申し訳ありません。どうかご無事で。
Go get him. Oh, 44. Oh, that was good. 43. They are gonna rip him apart. Limb from limb.
切るね。了解。行くよ。押し切ります。やっ。ふっ。
Oh, beautiful. Truly is.
切るね。切るね。行くよ。
55.
行くよ。切るね。やっ。やっ。えい。切るね。落ち着いて。やっ。しゃっ。行くよ。はい。行くよ。ふっ。しゃっ。
Ushi. Twist against. Wait, who's gonna win?
ヨヤミ3名。まだ倒れま せん。ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。切るね。やっやっはっはっ
Perfect.
倒れません。これだね。これだね。
Ushiwaka and her pet dragon.
新名偽装登録。いけます。殺しちゃおう。宝具展開します。子よりは地獄。私たちは炎、雨、力、殺戮をここに。マリア・ザ・リスパー。
Oh, it's going so
子より
good.
は地獄。私たちは炎、雨、力、殺戮をここに。マリア・ザ・リスパー。やっ
You ain't shit, dragon.
はい、切るね。はっえいやったっはい、切るね。ふっきつけ。
Ah, second MP.
やっ
Who said you need an arch team to be able to move an MP?
殺しちゃおう。
Oh my my my.
切るに行くよ。
I never got to see the cold green so much.
子よりは地獄。私たちは炎、雨、力、殺戮をここに。マリア・ザ・リスパー。やっ
Oh,
バラバラ
that's
になっ
so
ちゃった。
beautiful. And the other one there was almost at a full NP too. Oh yeah.
もう朝か。今日の朝毛は何じゃろな。焼き鮭に豆腐のお味噌汁だそうです。健康的な監獄じゃな。
Okay. Skip 2 result. Adventure. Nobu. Hard to doubt he's Nobu. Yeah, the thing is though, I need a moon cancer to be good against an Avenger. That's the problem. Maybe he's Berserker. Wait, what was the thing I used for, her again? Buster. Where'd the secondary Buster go? Sworn. Huh. I must be imagining things. Probably. I haven't used Nobu in a while. Homeward bound, home free, yeah. Good, I can see light, at last we shall be able to make it out of, wait, what's this? What a dreadfully unpleasant turn of events. We can't go through this light, which means this is the prison field. Now what? It seems our hands are tied! Does this mean the mirror actually reaches this far into the ground? Maybe it's like a sphere. I figured there was a chance this would happen, but we're still kind of getting shafted here. Let's head back to the Gorgon cell and plan our next move there. Yeah. Oh, this is turning into a wonderful day. How does it feel learning that all your efforts to escape were for nothing? Oh, please do tell me. I'm just a monster locked in a tiny cell, so I would love to know how it feels, even after you begged for my help. What was the point of such self-weighted heroic spirits screwing around on the ground like so many filthy rats? I'm so happy that our predicament amuses you so much. You look as happy as if you just killed an Oni. I believe I know that delight better than anyone else. I'll be glad to demonstrate my techniques here. And of course, the best demonstration would be an alive combat demonstration. Why not? I'm in an excellent mood after seeing your forlorn faces. I could be persuaded to help you vent. Hey, stop that! I don't have time for this sort of nonsense. I swear, you should listen to your elders, you know? I'm most impressed that you were able to say such things to both a monster from the age of gods and heroes from ancient times, Helena. Most audacious indeed.
However, it is precisely these are the heroes who tend to die young. In that sense, it is entirely plausible to see the eldest among us, at least in terms of mental age. My mental age? Don't be silly, my body may be 50-something, but my heart is still in its teens. If anything, I would love nothing better than to continue singing the praises of youth now and forever. Feel free to encourage me in this pursuit.
You say danger, but I feel like Nobu's gonna die enough quickly. Oh, there we go. Oh. Thank you! This made everything so much easier on me. Thank you, Gorgon. I had no idea you were so kind and generous. I could wait till I get my double and could wait until I get my MP to 200%, but you know, I don't want to be cheeky, you know? Oh, it's such a fucking asshole.
これこそがアスカロンの真実。汝は竜、罪ありき。
You don't need a move you have berserker.
アスカロン。
Or half a dozen berserkers. Oh.
ホーグ、展開します。
命が惜しい輩は解くうせよ。これよりは大消熱が無限地獄。3回神仏怪人ときせ。我こそは第六天皇アイゼン。
I got it overkill! How's that, Gorgon? Suck on that! Yay, shit!
第六天魔王からは逃げられん。
Oh my, this is beautiful. Are you done getting that out of your systems? Now that we all understand one another, let's go back to business. To defeat the hunt. Meaning back to the fact that the prison field extends all the way down into the ground. Probably a sphere. As a god of the underworld, I understand how important the subterranean domain is, but still. I knew it was possible that might be the case, but still, I didn't think it would actually be. I mean, it's a huge waste to keep such a powerful barrier on all the time and have it extended to the ground. Wasting energy is bad. Very bad. There must be a spherical barrier that surrounds the entire prison, so we won't be able to get around it just by digging another direction. Yeah, that's what he said, it's a sphere. Which means we're right back to where we started, having to do nothing about the prison field itself. Something about the prison field itself. So we weren't able to avoid the problem after all, huh? I had a feeling this might happen.
Then we need to come up with a way to remove that barrier. You seem to know the most out of anyone here. What do you think?
I already told you, the only way to do that is to cut off at that source. That means killing Med. It does look like the only option, but thanks to that barrier, we would have a very hard time fighting her on even ground in this prison. After all, she possesses the power to completely dominate everything here. Her very existence is on an entirely different plane, like Euphara's and common masses. When we could throw some cheese at her, we killed her once. Well, it just pains me to admit that. And we have no choice but to kill on the uneven ground, namely assassination. Fortunately, I know a lot about that, since I've been on both sides of that particular coin. I'm afraid I don't see how assassination would improve our chances, but you won't see it coming. Whether we try to cover off her head or poison her, there's no guarantee that it will actually work on her in this place. If Med has some sort of weakness, something we could exploit that would be sure to kill her, then the situation would be different, but oh, please tell me. I think I would about it. They are going to use cheese, definitely. Oh, I hope so. She does have a weakness. It's cheese, I know it.
She does? And you didn't say anything earlier. Well, come on. What is it? What is it?
I've only heard her mention this once. There was another prisoner here who attempted to escape by trying to kill Med, much like you lot are doing. Of course, he was quickly defeated, but as Med made her crawl on ground, so she could step on him and make him lick her shoes. She laughed and said, if you really wanted to kill me, you should have shot some at my head. God damn it. I think this is a revival of the event, so I think this came out before Infinity War, so oh boy, but it's just perfect. You should have gone for the head.
So I didn't quite catch that. What was it? He sort of shot at her head.
Cheese! I knew it! It's the cheese! Her weakness is projectile cheese. I called it! I called this last part and I called it for this part. Oh my. Not even lactose intolerant. You may think it's stupid, but keep in mind, I think counting cheese back in those hundreds of years ago was about the same hardness as a rock. So yeah, I think that might be part of it. But with our cheese nowadays, it just seems stupid in comparison to hindsight. Oh my. Cheese. Oh my. Cheese. Her weakness is projectile cheese. Well, we need to make sure we aim for her neck and make sure the cheddar is sharp. Oh my fuck. Is this supposed to be Greek humor? You're kidding, right? No. This actually is part of the myth. I'm not shitting you here. The mythological version of Med there actually died from getting cheese thrown at her head. I'm not shitting here. Oh my. For a second I was thinking the same thing. But it's true, according to legend, it actually was a hunk of cheese that killed Mad. Hell yeah. It's about, like I said last part, it's about as embarrassing as Elvis shitting himself to death on the toilet. After Med killed her sister, her nephew took it upon himself to avenge his mother. One day while she bathed, he launched a hunk of cheese at her with a sling, and it went right through her head. Jesus. Some hard cheeses can be tough as rocks. I'm not sure even my shield would be able to deflect them. Ah yes, the most powerful weapon in all the world. The cheese of a pig smiting. Get Kirito in on this shit. I found a new weapon for him. Cheese, huh? Cheese is hardcore. Hell yeah. Oh my. Yep, no one has the same reaction as me. Let's ignore this one as he rolls on the floor laughing and answers me, "Are you certain this will kill her?" Well, I definitely think it's possible. If that kind of cause and effect fate is engraved upon her existence, it will result in a rule she cannot escape. It wouldn't even matter how strong the prison field is, because while it may be able to neutralize attacks, it can't do anything about that sort of thing. Still, geez, huh? I don't feel sorry for her. Yeah, if you didn't know how hard the cheese was, it would not be a noble death. It would seem really embarrassing. It reminds me of the small tradition, like, you do get a tombstone, you have to earn your tombstone from either one of two ways. Either you die defending your country, or you die in childbirth, that sort of thing. And, so basically, oh, you die protecting our homeland. Oh, you get a wonderful gravestone. You die bringing new life into this world. You get a gravestone. You die because you slipped on a pile of horse shit and broke your neck. You get a blank grave. Like that sort of thing. If I'd gotten out like that, I'd have to wipe out humanity to get it out from under the sea of humiliation. I understand how important the element of surprise is in assassination, of course, but still, jeez. I knew it. People can die in all kinds of ways, even things that seem harmless. How dreadful. And anyway, let's say we can kill Med by bonking her on the head with some cheese. She obviously knows her weakness. Wait, bonking her. It's basically like to make her go to horny jail. Bonk. And it's perfect, so she belongs in horny jail. She must be certainly guarding against it. In all the time we've been here, Med has really shown herself to prisoners like us. And when she does, she makes sure to surround herself with so many Celtic warriors who could block any airborne cheese projectiles would like. Correct, she may be lax about the prison when it comes to anything that isn't a barrier, but she always makes sure that she herself is well protected at all times. So ideally, we want to take our shot when our guard is down. Where and how does Med usually spend her time? She usually seems to stick to the warden's office. It's a room on the top floor of this building that looks like a palace. You can see it from the courtyard. I don't know how she spends most of her time. All I know is that she always takes a shower in the office at the same time every day. Even if she's in the middle of whipping or riding prisoners in the courtyard, she's always dropped whatever she's doing to return to her office at the time. I see, so that means there's one time every day when we can always be certain of where she'll be. Of course, as prisoners, there's no way we can go to the warden's office ourselves, but we do have a decent number of chances to go out to the courtyard. In which case, wouldn't it be possible to snipe her from there? A bathroom must have at least one window, right?
It sounds interesting and...
What the fuck? Oh, God, give me a fucking second. Sorry, don't try.
It sounds interesting in theory, but I have my doubts about its practicality. In a situation like that, the single most important thing we would need is measurements, yeah. In this stage, specifying point to the target, the angle, the weight of the payload, and so on. Everything is ruled by numbers.
Yes, we certainly have to run a lot of calculations. While Med's nephew may have gotten away with a sling, we'd probably have to build a small scale catapult. My apologies for asking the obvious, but isn't that all just something we could be able to do, one way or another? After all, there are a number of people here who excel at calculations and invention. Oh yeah. The dream team.
Of course, I already made all the necessary calculations. And that's precisely why I have doubts, as there's still one thing we lack.
As shady as the gentle criminal may be, I have a much easier time agreeing with him to do that
halfway out to the ending current eccentric. He is right. I believe there is one person we lack. Indeed, the actual current over here may have numbers. Maybe a fool. Numbers are numbers no matter who comes up with them. At the very least, we would indeed need one more person. One who's not possessed the same calculated abilities we do, but also knows the precise dimension details of the prison structure. We have not been in prison here for very long. Well, maybe it's theoretically possible as to acquire all the data we would need for such a shot on our own. We simply don't have such enough time. So basically, we need to find someone as smart as you three, who also knows the prison inside and out.
Oh, I know what that laugh means! You pretend to be happy about seeing us go to desperate doom lengths to escape, and will secretly plan to give us 100% reliable information out of the kindness of your heart. I gotta say, you really walking some pretty high-level mower here.
Donk! Sorry about that, that's my partner is. As they say, with a much higher social IQ, I'll keep her in check for you. Don't go let her stop you. Man, now that's no ways to focus on it. We won't have much to do. I guess I'll just have to bide my time, wait for a chance to catch this new saber off guard. He's staring really hard at me.
This is not a good sign. Now, self-proclaimed heroine as I'm a dear daughter, but the same way as snake with a frog, or with a butcher a plump pig.
If things take a turn for the worse, make sure you hide out inside my body. Okay. So, Gordy, just pretend all that never happened and answer me this. Do you have any idea where we could find something like that? Well, I've already heard rumors about them, but there are supposedly other prisoners here besides me that are kept in special solitary confinement cells. One of them is a cunningly dangerous criminal who is kept deep beneath the prison and is monitored at all times. Yet even in confinement, they still know all there is to know about this prison, or so the rumors say. That's so, I did not think such prisoners existed. Can we reach them from here? Why, how dare you ask me for directions as though I have nothing better to do than provide them for you? Still, I suppose I can't have you thinking I don't know, so I'll at least tell you the general direction. Perhaps you'll find them if you keep thinking that way, and perhaps you won't. I look forward to seeing you return here and failure again. Nicely done, nicely done. A heading should be enough for us to make this work. Now let's go ahead and set a new destination for a tunnel digging race. The next checkpoint is the solitary confinement cell where the dangerous criminal is being kept. Remember, this is still a race. I expect to see you all digging your fast as you try to beat the other teams. Okay, just one more leg to go. It's time for some more tunnel digging fun. Oh. I didn't even start anything yet. I didn't even start anything yet, and now you do that. Oh, we did from the last one. Oh, of course. EW makes sure that always happens. Miracle. Ah, I forgot that was voice.
すまない、寝ていた。メイドでも休憩ぐらいはする。
At least there's a beauty got third. Nobu better not be dead last, I swear. God fucking damn it. Of course they are. They don't even get a tie. Oh. Okay. Getting a lot of hearts. Sure, I'll do a bit more. Here it is. Saber. Why is it all the way down there? I wonder who the prisoner is. Looks like you're all here. Remember, everyone? The race is still on, so I'm keeping track of how long it took each one of you to get here. Now, as for the prisoner at this checkpoint, this time I'm not going to say anything. I want all of you to talk this out among yourselves. Heck you do! He's like fucking Hannibal Lecter. Well, considering he's made of clay, he could probably grow like a beast head and bite someone's neck out. Hello there, it's not often I get visitors. Wait, what should I give the voice ranking to? I just realized. Something like Geronimo? Yeah, I think that works. Is that the one the Scorpion Room told us about? Seems so, yes. This is the dangerous criminals he mentioned. Still seem to be getting a different sort of treatment than the rest of the prisoners. Those are awfully secure bond. Also hard to believe it's weird in the same prison. Well, if it's not as if they've been completely denied any freedom, look, they're used to the chains to pick up and replay tablets. It may look like a pretty analog setup, but its inner mechanisms are amazing. All they need to do is brush the fingertips across the surface and change to the next page. I wonder what time period it's from. Looks so good. You should all read the book of the gods. It will give you knowledge and help you grow as a person. As far as I'm concerned, there is no downside. Whatever whatsoever in the technique and teachings of the gods. It's like a book of instructions, with every command with specifications. I can see that none of that interests me. Well then, let me introduce myself. I am Avery, Dark General from the Age of Gods. I've been a prisoner here for so long that I lost track of time. May I ask what you're doing towards such lengthy incarceration and such confined restraints? Well, the short version is probably that I refuse to obey men and become one of her subjects. It can't possibly be the only reason you've been kept here like this. Are you sure there isn't anything else?
Yeah, come on, be honest with us. So you must have done something else to land you here. My impression of you is that you had done something like, say, force people to play a game where they have to look for a bomb you've hidden under a teapot. Or maybe trick some weak-willed people to start a riot when we're alone. You know, that sort of devilish criminal genius plot like that.
In prison's hands, that was simply part of it. You see what has made solid, as you say. That face of a dazzling mastermind, a psychopath who thinks some little plotting to overthrow nations as he does his little more making his more intriguing. That's the kind of criminal who come up with a sort of calculated, cold-hearted plot that could throw the entire scene of combat in pandemonium and somehow we ran completely clean when it was all over. That's the kind of hope that we would begin with here. Everyone, get him. And just like that, we brought him here. No questions asked, it was, as they say, a trumped-up charge. Poor thing. Well, there's no telling what the future holds. It's not entirely out of the realm of possibility that I might come up with such a plot the next day, so man may not have the entirely off base. He certainly reacted to his circumstances remarkably well, but is he actually she? Nonetheless, you did not actually commit any crimes, correct? And even if you had, there's no way you could hope to reform while bounded as you are. As a prefect, you cannot overlook this transgression. Stay right where you are, do not move muscle. Get sliced in half. It's okay, just put yourself back together. Why, it's been so long since I had my own strength for anything other than Thank you. Those strengths are made to be impossible for me to move on my own. But there's no telling how long I would stay with you if you hadn't come along. As you can see, you've met witness is the fact that she's forced to solely educate training criminals. This does help when she gets unoffensive power. But authority must only accept the active criminals and doesn't have any effect on external sources of power. Say, I know you will say what's in this since you've already been kind enough to help me. It's been so long since I've been free. I hope you don't mind if I ask for you a favor. What is it? Do you wish me to clean this room for you? Right now, I am a servant maid devoted to serve a master. However, I would be willing to make a house call if he would give random permission. That would even give me an excuse to employ the maid rewards cards I made, though I never truly believed I would have a chance to make use of them. Very well, your pleas have convinced me. I shall clean up everything in this room so fast it'll make your head spin. This will not stop until with tears in your eyes you beg me to do so. No, it is not that. I mean, I would love you to clean up the rust and mold that's grown up here over the years, but I have something else in mind. I've been bound up here for so long that I'm a little worried I might not be fully functional. It's not exactly an urgent matter right now, but as a weapon, it'd be very embarrassing to find out I wasn't functioning properly in the middle of battle. Could I ask you to assist me in a combat test, so I can then see how everything is working? If you and Gorgon are anything to go by, it would seem that prisoners are severely bereft of playmates. Although, I suppose I cannot say I am surprised given how you've been forced to live in a moldy, rat-infested cell like this for so long. Fortunately for you, I am as generous as I am kind. Children often ask me to play with them when I travel across town incognito, and I would gladly oblige them. Of course, I'm also an exemplary emperor who takes everyone in pursuit seriously, so I always ended up beating them so soundly that they would go home bawling. There's no really something to brag about, you know. Still, in this case, I guess it's okay since there are so many of us here. This could even be a more efficient way of introducing ourselves. Why is everyone here so eager for fights? And here I was hoping that being confined in a death row prison might keep you safe from dangerous and potentially deadly situations. It's called death row, you gotta die from that. Huh.
いけないいけない停粛に停粛にステータスアップこれで耐えます
はい。
とりゃとりゃ
せい。
えいどう
落ち着いてはいとりゃふっせい
さあどこを切りえいどうかな
はい。
とりゃてりゃ
てや。
アタック
熱くなってきたねえいふっ
これでどうかな。では行くぞ。いいでしょう。はい。
了解とりゃ押し切ります
せい。
アタック
えい
まさか私が倒されるとは。
はいとりゃてりゃ
Oh, this is you fool, Enkidu, you fool.
チャージコンプリート電撃必中ビリビリの速乾かスキアのプラズマブレイド熱いの強敵
Overkill, hell yeah.
片付きましたね。お怪我はありませんか、マスター。
After this, we're done. I could do that, or I could Asper maybe? Why not? Now I see. So you want to defeat men, and to do that, you were looking for someone with the knowledge you needed, and the ability to perform the necessary calculations. Exactly. You good at math?
I have to say, though, if you aren't such a dastardly, bizarre intellectual professor we're hoping to find, I'm afraid this was all a waste. Oh well, it's not as though we're exactly guaranteed to succeed here. I guess it can't be helped.
Yes, I'm good at math. Okay, since you were kind enough to remove my restraints, I shall help you.
There is something we can do!
Given how many people don't give pharaohs the respect we deserve lately, it's wonderful to meet someone who properly understands the importance of compassion. Let's say, can you actually do what we need? Of course, for I might not be some sort of criminal mastermind. I am a weapon. Calculating the ballistic trajectory of projectiles is a core function of mine. And, of course, I already know the layout of the prison. The courtyard set up, the palace with the warden's office, all the other structures. I may not have seen them directly, but I am able to foresee them clearly enough with the residents of the earth. It's not like anything besides me can turn into anything else after all. If we need more information, there are numerous ways to collect it from here. My, can't say that you're the sort of person I was expecting to find, but it does seem like you have the knowledge and abilities you were seeking. One good turn really does deserve another. If you do good, you'll be rewarded in kind, just like the Buddha said.
I'm preparing to think that if one takes risks and engages in foul play, one will be richly rewarded. Remember that we have been digging beneath this prison and attempt to escape it and free another villainous criminals as we do. At least from our warden's perspective, we must be quite the villains ourselves. Well, no matter, thanks to our new friend here, we now have the data we lacked. All we need to do now is incorporate this knowledge into our craisins and...
Oh, it's mealtime! How you been behaving yourself in here? Come, show me how our saddest, most wonderfully naive prisoners do it, just like you always do. In return, I'll laugh at you, lecture you about life in captivity, grind my teeth as I fight the urge to drain your blood. I don't think Enkidu has blood. You're free?! What's going on here? Why are your restraints off? Oh, it is nice, isn't it? These kind passerby helped me out of them. What? How did you all get in here? You removed the restraints! Let us just say one thing led to another. There's something we can need in this one's help after all. You can't be serious! You keep prisoners in solitary confinement for a reason! How can you not see that? This applies to whatever your poor victim who's been marked for the blood counters of vampires who's been imprisoned for his sins. This simply will not do. It will not do. I will never let anyone escape their incarceration before the sentence has been served. That goes for all of you just as much as it does Enkidu. Though I will say I'm impressed if you managed to dig this far, as a reward I shall fill your tunnels back in with your anguished screams. I've already taken out Nightingale, there's no going back now. Let's do this.
Busou 完了。行きますね、先輩。
ナイスバディ。
Okay, it said it's under 50, but it activated. Okay. That's weird.
倒れません。
キラまあ我が劇場のサビになるか。ドドドドこの奇跡は星のよ
お任せを。はい、いいでしょう。せい。まだ終わりではないですよ。
はい了解。きらめくぞ、ふっドドドドふっ
では行くぞ。
オリンピア・プラウゼール祭典の席を上げよ。楽しむがよい。これが極上のアルローラ。俺は誰だ。美女だ、ローマだ、もちろん世だよ。ラウダレントゥムドンスミルス
How are they standing underwater?
捕らえた。いただこう。死になさい。
了解。マナきらめくぞ。ふっそこを動くな。
You're way sick, Camilla.
戦闘終了。
You're
お
so
役に立
easy.
てましたか。
I'm just better than I thought I was. That should take care of all the data we need for our calculations.
So let's see. Now to hand off to the engineering team.
It's done. Let me see. Oh yes, the blueprints are perfect. If you make it according to the specifications, the projectiles would absolutely hit our target at the speed and trajectory was calculated. Oh, so we finally have a means of assassinating Med. Looks that way, but we only have one shot. We can't let her find out what we've been up to beforehand, and we can't afford to fail either. No matter how inconsistent Med may be about taking a shower at the same time each day, if she knows we plan to assassinate her in there, she won't be so predictable. We need to consider this a one-time opportunity.
Of course we do! No matter how low the stakes may be, they only ever get a single chance to succeed in any battle. Which means that it's a Okiazuma. Oh, maybe we should pay for a victory or something. If we can answer some more, if you like.
The only problem left is actually building the thing. As you can see, I only have the Book of Gods here. Why are you back in your restraints? So I'd like you to handle the materials and assemble the catapult. You put that back on, and are you gonna go back to when you collect tablets? I take you consider your part in this to be concluded, since you have no intention of leaving yet. No, I do not plan on leaving, at least not yet. I stay here, at least in part, because I like it. I helped you with your plan because it benefited me. At any rate, you should all go ahead with your plan. I'll be waiting to see how it turns out. Don't worry, I'm not sure if it's just because the guards are afraid of me or not, but they've been left me with plenty of books to read. I imagine your plan will be finished by the time you've gotten through them all.
Well, he, has already helped us with more than enough. I also thoroughly appreciate the value of time spent reading, so I believe it's fair to say that the next part is our problem to solve. One task yet remains before we can put our plan into action. That said, we're still prisoners. As such, I believe it goes without saying that if we were able to create this chi report, we will still need a certain someone's help. Incidentally, I'm aware of this picture it paints on one of a set 50-ish gentlemen taped to a doll. So I hope it goes without saying that this picture is one of happenstance, not intent.
Bruh. Senpai? Of course I'll help. Right, I'm sure the others will tell us everything you need to get. And just like before, you can use the physical room system to sneak them materials. And should let them use the blueprints to build a cheese report. This may not be the part of the race, but still directly affect everyone's escape plan. I hope you are too, since you both do our best, Senpai. Oh. Yep, done. I'm gonna leave that for next episode, okay? I just think it's gone on long enough. See ya, bye, stay safe, yada yada.